Welcome all, and today we have uploaded this video just not to discuss one particular MCQ but to commemorate the Kargil victory. And before getting into the question itself, see this particular video. The soldiers are climbing the hill to take on the opponent soldiers, the Pakistani soldiers. We can see they are climbing up the hill, and the question is, this particular climbing motion is actually attributed to one particular muscle in the back. We just have to pick up that particular muscle, and then after we have to talk about the innervation. So we have to have pretty clear idea about the nerve supply of the muscle. So if we see the back of one person, if this is the back of the person, and if this is the shoulder joint, and then from here the arms are coming out, it's getting too muscular, but from the neck, so the principal muscles are here. This is the trapezius. It's actually like this, trapezius. Then there is a latissimus dorsi out here. There is few muscles which are known as serratus anterior, which is actually from the serratus have three parts, but the anterior nerve supply is written out here, and also there is a nerve supply that is being given out here is of deltoid. So these are the chief muscles. The other muscles like rhomboid and all have not been mentioned out here in the options. So we first have to know which one is known as the climbing muscle, and the answer is latissimus dorsi. So we know by now the muscle of focus is latissimus dorsi, and the people who are going to do their workouts after the first examination will obviously do the latissimus dorsi workout, because that is the massive most muscle, and you have to have a proper t-shirt. If you're wearing a proper t-shirt, you have to have proper latissimus dorsi also. So let's see which muscle is actually focusing on what. So first thing, anterior rami of C5 C6. It is actually supplying axillary nerve, which is supplying deltoid muscle. Now ventral rami of C3 C4. We are coming to this. Now this is C6 C7 C8. It is actually supplying thoracodorsal nerve or long scapular nerve, which is supplying the latissimus dorsi, and this is the answer of the particular question. So what this C5 C6 C7 stand for? C5 C6 C7 is actually supplying the serratus anterior muscle. So we understood the main muscles that we have given out here as in the nerve supply, and Why we have not talked about the ventral rami of C3C4? It is actually supplying trapezius but not the motor function. Motor function is done by accessory nerve. This is the 11th cranial nerve. But the sensory supplying like proprioception, which is supplied by the trapezius nerve. Hope you like this particular presentation. Hope this will help you to understand why we repeatedly say it is very important nowadays. The competition is so higher that you have to start your preparation earlier from your undergraduate days. So you can see if this question is like climbing motion or climbing muscle, which is known as climbing muscle, then you could have easily marked the option of trapezius, of the latissimus dorsi. Or if it is about boxer's muscle, then you could have easily said serratus anterior and mark C5, C6, C7. Long thoracic nerve of bell. And there is another question comes from this particular muscle is the winging of scapula. So in this particular MCQ, you can understand from this particular MCQ, you can actually get a pretty good concept about the muscles and the anatomy, and that is how our questions are being framed. It is not only give you a pretty clear idea about how to solve an MCQ, but also give you a clear idea about the concept of the not only the clinical anatomy, clinical medicine, but also your pre-para subjects. We are going to upload our other videos in the upcoming days. The important thing that we want to let you know, we actually come up with WhatsApp group. We are going to come up with WhatsApp group after the puja, and if you are interested to be part of it, you post your phone numbers in our Facebook pages message boxes, and also mention your college and which MB you are in, if you are an undergraduate, or if you are eyeing your NEET examination or next examination, then you can actually write that point too. Accordingly, we'll add you in our respective WhatsApp group. It is going to be moderately chargeable, but I think that would be okay because the quality of the question you can obviously see, and we are going to give you 7 days free. So if you like this particular presentation, follow us in the Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. At the end, we salute our Indian Army for their bravery and for keeping the flag higher, and really it's a roadie salute from the heart. Salute to Indian Army to make us all proud of India and of ourselves. Thank you.